Welcome to another episode of BMI TV. Today's lesson is brought to you by Aliko Dangote, president of Dangote Groups. And today's lesson is geared to give entrepreneurs a bird's eye view on some of the challenges associated with being a successful entrepreneur. And I'm going to conduct a real-life interview with a successful CEO who will demonstrate some of the challenges associated with being a successful entrepreneur. But before we go into the interview, I have a joke for you, and the joke goes like this. The grasshopper walks into the bar, and the bartender says to the grasshopper, "Hey, we have a drink named after you." And the grasshopper replies, "Really? You have a drink named Steve?" So that's the joke. On a serious note, the lesson of the day, or for this video, is vision and mission. It is very imperative to have a vision and mission when it comes to being a successful business entrepreneur. That gives you some direction. So stand by for this priceless interview.
Every person, you have to actually be very, very bold. You have to be ready to take calculated risk, not just any risk. You have to take a calculated risk, and you have to think big. If you think small, you always remain small in life. So these are the three things which you have to do, and you must be consistent. When you try a business and you start, you might have hiccups here and there, but it does not mean that that business is not going to work. There must be challenges. In fact, what I keep saying is that life without challenges is very, very boring. So if you have challenges, you just have to know how to work out or how to work around these challenges, and you will be successful once you are consistent. What business doesn't like is for you to try something, and then once you have one or two problems, now you want to change and move into another business. That doesn't work in business at all. Yewande really is a typical entrepreneur. When you look at it, you know, it is really not common for somebody to leave banking and go and start something totally new, you know, especially in an area of events management, because at the time that she left the bank, which was 10 years ago, nobody thought that something like events management will actually succeed. But I mean, it is good. That is really what you call entrepreneurship, and also a vision. You know, she had a vision, and she is able to actualize our vision. It's just like myself. I remember one time I went to address a retreat of First Bank of Nigeria, and I was telling First Bank of Nigeria, this is where Dangote is going to be in the next 5 years. I mean, you know, we are not really that big at the time that I went there to address them, and I'm sure, you know, they couldn't really believe what I was saying then. But I remember at a point, the MD said that, well, you know, they are really shocked at how we actually been able to make it and also actualize our vision. So I think with this thing that she has done, I personally believe it is just beginning of the journey, because she has a vision, and I'm sure if she continues to do it, this can turn into another mega business, you know, because like what I always say, look, for an entrepreneur, there are no boundaries. Not only are there no boundaries, you can actually excel much more than your own expectation, and that's really what I expect of an entrepreneur to be. Not to just say, okay, fine, I have a vision, and only achieve that your vision. You need to have a vision and a mission so that you can actually actualize it and also excel. I mean, I had somebody who came to interview me one time, and I told him that, yes, you know, 3, 4, 5 years ago, I never ever expected myself to be on the Forbes list. But right now, the vision that I have and also my own mission is actually to be on top of the line, not even where I am today. And that's really how, you know, a visionary person should be. Nothing is really going to work out unless you have a vision and a mission. Having funds is one thing, and also having not only even vision and a mission, you must have what you call the capable people to assist you. I mean, obviously, like what Yewande is doing, if not because of her competent staff, she's not going to be able to achieve what she had already achieved. And I'm sure she just...
In conclusion, hopefully this video has provided you with a mini roadmap to follow with some of the challenging situations associated with being a successful entrepreneur. Hang in there. It's tough, but stay inspired. It's not easy. Most importantly, what is the biggest takeaway from today's lesson, and how does it apply to your specific industry? That is the question of the day. And lastly, leave your answers below the video, and the best answer will be on next week's show. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with all your friends. Other than that, all is well, all grows better, upward.